Hello guys, this is Elaine with CT Vatigo Garden, and today is June 6th. In today's video I'm going to show you May's update for the garden at my house. Yesterday I showed you the garden that was at my daughter's house. I made a video yesterday. I uploaded last night, so if you want to go check it out, I'll be more than grateful. So we have two gardens going on, one at my daughter's and a small one here at my house. So we're at my back porch right now. And I just want to show you a few things I have here. So this is, I had spinach here and I ate it all. You saw that in one of my videos. But I left one here because I'm letting it go to seed so I could collect the seeds. I have a lot of those spinach seeds, but I just never done this before, and I just want to do it, just to check it out. And this is one of my lettuces that I have to cut. I grew it in this small container. I meant to put it in a bigger container, but she's doing good, so I'm going to harvest this today. And here are 4 pepper plants. Yesterday you saw that we planted pepper plants at my daughter's house, 7 of them. These are the remaining of them. I have 5, actually 6, so there's 3 here. They're doing very well, and I have to take them out of this container and plant them. There's two little ones here, and then there's this one that's just getting bigger and bigger. She's in a cup. Let me see if I could get her out of this pot, because I had this hanging pot off my porch so they could get some sun. So there she goes. Look how big this one's getting. So she definitely has to go in a pot. But today's rain in the forecast. It's been raining on and off, so I won't be doing that today. These are the 2 little ones. This is one more tomato plant I have to plant. I think I plant like 4 at my daughter's house. I had 2 slicing cucumber plants here, but they're at my daughter's garden now. And these are, which I have to separate them, put them in pots, but these are switch charts. These are the red switch charts. I have to repot them. And here are the other ones here on my porch. These are a few kales I have to repot. There are 3 plants here. And this is an eggplant, but I don't know if she'll have enough time to grow throughout the summer. So we'll see. Now in here, my daughter bought me this mint grow kit, but I haven't seen anything yet. And there's nothing growing yet. This is parsley, which I have to repot her. She doesn't like this cup. So I have to repot her in another pot, which I'm going to repot her together with my thyme. This is my thyme right here. This one I bought at the grocery store this is an organic one I bought at the grocery store. I think it was like for $2.99, and it smells so delicious. So I'm going to be repotting a few of the herbs together. And this is another tomato plant I'm trying to keep alive. Now, these are the strawberries. Strawberries are very hard to come up from seed. But I see one that's coming up. That's pretty good. And I sprinkle a lot more, so we'll wait and see. This one had one coming up too. And guess what? This morning, the pot fell. So, I do have more seeds. And I have seeds in here. So, we're just going to have to keep going. And wait to see if they're going to come up. And I do have more seeds left over for strawberries. So I'm excited to see that. And this is a daisy that I planted by sea on May 29th. I got this from the Family Dollar, where they have these kits that you buy. They have strawberries, daisies. They have also sunflowers, all kinds of them. So yeah. So there is a lot of plants there that are coming up for daisies. And then I also did get the sunflower one. This is the dwarf sunflower one. Also, I planted these the same day, May 29th, by sea. And there's a seed that came up there. I'm gonna have to put that in another pot. But there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plants and a little tiny one that's coming up. This, guys, they still have them at Family Dollar if you want to go get one. This is a great project for kids too. So yes, I will be replanting these because they're growing their primary seed leaves there. So I will be planting some of these. I'll be planting these in a bigger pot. They are the dwarf sunflowers. And then up here I have my lemon basil, which smells so good, that is growing. But I'm going to repot her too with the other herbs that I have. Now let me show you downstairs what I have downstairs. Okay, before I go downstairs, let me show you my ivy plant. I had to bring her outside because I found a lot of little bugs in here flying around, and they don't want to leave, and I don't want them to kill my plant. So I put them outside to see if they would just fly away, but they haven't. So I have to do something about this. But see, if I wiggle this, I don't know if the camera's going to pick them up. And there's some all around here, and they don't like when I do this. And I put some cayenne pepper in there to see if they will leave. Well, they're these little bugs. They look like, I don't know what they are, but I did kill a lot of them. But I'm going to have to, I don't know if you can see them flying around. I'm going to have to remove all these leaves and clean all this dirt around here and repot this plant. They're right there. It's these little bugs right there. So I don't want her to die. She's growing beautiful, very beautiful plant right now. She's got some growth in her, and I really don't want anything to happen to her. She's very green. If anybody has any tips for that, how I could get rid of these little flying little things, they just love to be in, and they just love the ivy plant, and I gotta get rid of them. I was thinking of buying some sand, but we will see. If you see them right there flying around, they just don't like me right now. Okay, so here I have my German oregano, which it's growing, but then it gets these little yellow ones here. I don't know why, but they're growing. They smell good, but it could be doing better, so we will see. Alright guys, so we're going to my little garden I have out here. The neighbor on the first floor is growing her strawberries right here, and she has some beautiful plants right there. But this is my little garden outside. So it's been raining, so this is a Sanius flower that I have in here, and this is, I believe, a beefsteak tomato plant. And this is a marigold, and I put this jug here for the hot days. It rains, so they don't need any water right now, but I'm gonna have to put some water in this jug. And I put some rocks in there. I made some holes in the bottom, and it just drips water slowly into the plant for those hot days. The rocks in there is to keep the bottle stable. Now look guys, look at my radishes. Look at the radishes, how beautiful they are. I'm gonna have to put them to the side to dry some, but look at them, they're growing. Look at those leaves, look at the leaves. The radish leaves are also, I'm sorry, these are not radishes, these are beets. This is the red beet, and they are edible. Sorry, there's a bug on my arm. They are edible, the leaves, but I'm growing beets, and look at them. They're just growing really big. They're loving the sun. Now I need some help with this plant. This is the chamomile, and I've been struggling with this plant. It's been getting yellow. I don't know what it is. I changed the pot to see if it was the pot, and whoop, and sorry, that was a bug. And look, it's not doing very well. Some parts are yellow, some parts are green, some parts are red. I would like for her to do well. And also, you see those little bugs in there. We want to grow our fruit, but we have to deal with these bugs. Here are our kales. This is one of my kales, doing really good. These are radishes I put in there in the beginning of May, and supposedly according to the harvest time, it's time to pick them. But I see that some of them are still smaller than others, so I'm gonna leave those. I'm gonna pick some of these today, harvest some of these today just to check them out. This is more of the radishes here. And this is a cabbage. Yes, it's a cabbage that never grew, never did very well. And I don't have the heart to remove her. So she is there for right now. And these are more red radishes around. Okay, some gotten bigger than others. See, these are bigger, the leaves. And then this radish is growing. This is another cabbage plant, which the leaves are growing bigger. Now, I kept it in the pots, these two, because even if she doesn't grow a head in the middle, which I'm hoping she does, but I don't think so because it's going to get hotter, you could harvest the leaves, and there's are very nutrition for you. So I'm going to try these again. It's my first time growing cabbages, so I'm going to try again in the fall. But I won't be dropping no more seeds for those. These are my radishes that are growing here. See how some of them are, the leaves are bigger, and then some of them are not. So, you know, I put some in here. Gotta harvest those. And then this here is a perennial flower that comes back every year, but I just bought it this year. I gotta cut these leaves off. I got my scissors to cut them off, but they come back every year. But I just bought it this year, and then it died on me because we didn't put it in the pot fast enough. So it's a purple one, and I'll put the name of this flower because I'm outside, I don't have it with me, in the description box below. But I have to cut these yellow ones. I gotta cut her back. I want to see if she grows back, and there's a lot of bugs out here. See if she grows back, and if she doesn't, she'll grow back next year. But she's supposed to bloom spring, and she's supposed to bloom in the summer. So I just cut some of it off. We will see. And then this is one I bought from the dollar store. It's called Rocket Flower. And I bought at a dollar store a box of a rocket flower. So this is a bouquet of flower that's supposed to grow with different kinds of flower. And I wanted to see how if it worked, because it came in this it came like in a round strip with 500 seeds in it. So some of them came up, so stay tuned for that, so I could show you in the future how they're doing. Also, you could grow these indoors, but you could keep them outdoors too. Alright guys, sorry for all the noise, but I live right off the street near a busy place, and they're doing some construction works nearby. Now guys, look at this kale plant. This kale is doing wonderful. This is my other kale plant. I'm growing 3 kale plants, plus I got 3 upstairs. Beautiful kale plant. Very strong. And then I have some more radishes, red radishes there. They're supposed to be ready for the picking, so I don't know. It said 20 to 30 days. It's already been 30 days. And then this is another kale plant. So this is the primary kale. Primary kale, primary kale. So I'm curious, and I'm willing to, this one has the biggest leaves, and I'm scared to pull it out. There are more radishes around here, and I want to pull her out to see if she's growing anything in there besides leaves. But she's doing so well. I'm going to dig a hole in here and see if I feel anything. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do feel something. So I'm going to leave her there for now because it's raining. Let her get some more water. And I'll do a video harvesting them in the future. Now let me show you my neighbor's garden. A neighbor from the first floor. She's Brazilian. Alright guys, so this is my neighbor's in the first floor, her garden. She has a few pots here. I'm not sure what these are. That looks like a flower. But this is her garden right here. Goes all the way down, and she has lettuces here, but this is cilantro, I believe, but it's going to seed. I gotta tell her that. And then she has some tomatoes here. I gift her two tomato plants. So I think this is the one I gift her right here. This is the one I gave her. And I gave her this one. I gave her this tomato plant. It's already have flowers on it. And here's more tomato plants. And I don't know what these are. She has no label on here, but she has some onions going on here. Very beautiful. They look better than my onions. But I bought onion seeds, so I'm going to be planting some onions. I'm very determined to plant onions. Sorry for the noise. I just want to show you her garden real quick. And these are all tomato plants and some lettuces right here. This is the pepper plant I gave her that I grew from seed. And these are her tomato plants. And these are other stuff she's growing here. Here. She has more peppers, her own peppers over there, and she has another tomato plant. She loves to grow tomato plants. And these are lettuces. I don't know what this tree is here for. What kind of tree this is. Maybe a blueberry. And she has more tomato plants. More tomato plants. Her lettuces are there. They should be. They're still growing. They haven't bulked yet. And over there, that's a mint plant right there. She has growing mint right there. And she has more plants here. And they're so nice. They said the guy on the first floor, I think is her grandson that lives with her. He has said to me that I could plant some of my stuff here as well. There's no room in here for me, but they said I could put some of my pots here. But also he said, because he made this bed for her right there, so he said he could extend it from there out here further out for me and make me a bed here. So he's gonna break this ground and make me a bed, and I thought that was so nice. Well guys, so this is the garden video for garden update for May. I think I'm gonna keep you guys updated with her garden too. My neighbor in the first floor, all these beautiful tomato plants, pepper plants, salads, mint plants she's growing here. Well guys, thank you for watching my video. Take care and have a blessed day. See you soon.